Dear students, now we will study about analysis of financial statements, some points regarding the financial statements which will be very much useful for you to write CBSE examination, that is accountancy subjects. This is related to accountancy subject. See, first of all, meaning of financial statements. If you get a question, what do you mean by financial statements of a company? Your answer should be, it is a statement prepared to know how much is the income earned or loss suffered and position of assets and liabilities of the firm for the given periods. Such statement is called financial statements of a company. That is, statement which shows income earned and loss suffered and position of assets and liabilities for a particular period. Such a statement is called a financial statement of the company. Next, limitations of financial statements. Sometimes CBSE will ask to write 2 or 3 limitations of financial statements of a company. Here, first one, ignoring the quantitative aspects of the business. Second one, ignoring human resource account. Third one, ignoring price level changes. These are the 3 limitations of financial statements. First one, ignoring the quantitative aspects of business. It means that quantitative aspects we should avoid. Ignore means avoid, no need to take into account. Second one, ignoring human resources account. Third one, ignoring price level changes. See, sometimes the CBSE will ask you to write 2 limitations or 3 limitations or 1 limitations. Sometimes this question will come in multiple choice. Okay, students. Then contingent liabilities. Liabilities which may or may not occur in business. That is called a contingent liabilities. It includes claims against companies not acknowledged as debt and uncalled liability on shares partly paid and accumulated dividend. This is called contingent liabilities. Example for contingent liabilities. Contingent liability means liability which may not arise or occur. It includes claims against companies not acknowledged as debt, uncalled liability on shares fully paid, and accumulative dividend. Okay. Next, cash flow statement. Statement which shows inflows and outflows of business during 2 periods is called cash flow statements. Or in other words, we can say that a cash flow statement is a statement which shows cash position of the business. Cash position means inflow and outflow of business or receipt and payments. Difference between receipt and payments of business. Next, classification of items in balance sheet of a company. Dear students, all of you must study this pattern in financial statement topic. Here I have categorized 3 columns: items, second column major head, third column sub head. See, items, goodwill. Goodwill is the first item. Its major head is fixed asset. If this question will come like this, write the major head of the goodwill. So you should write a major head, fixed asset. Subhead, it has no subhead. So remember, goodwill having major head only, no subhead. Second one, proposed dividend. Proposed dividend, its major head is current liabilities and provision. Its subhead is provision. Then forfeited share account. Forfeited share account, it means cancellation of share. Okay, its major head is share capital. Subhead is subscribed capital. Work in progress. Work in progress, its major head is current assets, loans and advances. Subhead, current asset. Bills payable, current liabilities and provision. This is the major head. Then subhead, current liabilities. Then preliminary expense, its major head is miscellaneous expenditure. It has no subhead. Loose tools, its major head is current assets, loans and advances. Its subhead is current assets. So once again I will repeat, dear students, please note it or just go through these points. It will be very much helpful for you to study CBSE accountancy examination. So I have one request to you. Please subscribe my channel. Today's my likely target is 100. If you subscribe my channel, you will be getting the class every time. So don't miss this class. It is very much valuable for you to write a CBSE accountancy examination. So I think you will subscribe my channel. You will listen to my class. Okay, students, you will get a good marks. Then once again I am repeating classification of items in balance sheet of a company. There are 3 columns: items, major head, subhead. First, goodwill. Its major head is fixed asset. It has no subhead. Then proposed dividend. Its major head is current liabilities and provision. Its subhead is only provision. Then forfeited share, its major head is share capital, subhead is subscribed capital. Work in progress, major head current assets, loans and advances, subhead current assets. Bills payable, current liabilities, that is a major head, and provision. Current liabilities and provision is the major head. Then subhead, current liabilities. Then preliminary expense, miscellaneous expenditure is the major head, no subhead. Then loose tools, major head, current assets, loans and advances, and subhead, current assets. See, you want to know the list of current assets, you want to know the meaning of goodwill, different methods of calculating goodwill in partnership firm, all those things you have to study. So there will be many more multiple choice questions, and maximum marks is for 6 marks. This year onwards 6 marks questions are coming for the CBSE board. So all questions you have to answer in examination. So try to study all the lessons, then try to write and study accounting problems. So today's my class is coming to end. So next day I will take another topic. Then please be ready for that. Okay, students, have a nice day. My class is coming to end.